Now hear this, Willie. This is me. You know why I had no address for 3 months? I stole a suit in Kansas City. And I was jailed. I stole myself out of every good job since high school. And I never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air, I can never stand taking orders from anybody. That's whose fault it is. And I'm goddamn tired of hearing it. I ran down 11 flights with a pen in my hand today. And suddenly I stopped. Do you hear me? In the middle of that office building, do you hear this? In the middle of that office building, I saw the sky. I saw the things that I love in this world. The work, the food, people just sitting and smoking, having conversations and enjoying themselves. And while I was holding that pen, I looked at myself and I said, what the hell am I doing here? Why am I trying to become what I don't want to be? What am I doing in this office making a contemptuous begging fool of myself when all I want is out there? Waiting for me the minute I say, I know who I am. Why can't I say that? I'm a dime a dozen, and so are you, Willie. I am not a leader of me, Willie, and neither are you. You were never anything but a hardworking drummer who landed in the ash can like all the rest of them. I'm $1 an hour, Willie. I tried 7 states. I couldn't raise $1 an hour. $1. I'm not bringing home any more prizes. And you're going to stop waiting for me to bring them home. Pop, I'm nothing. I'm nothing, Pop. Can't you understand that? There's no spite in it anymore. It's just what I am. Will you let me go, for Christ's sake? Will you take that phony dream and burn it before something happens?
Good. You had a lot of, there was passion in there. Okay.
Yeah.
You took some good turns. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You had great dynamic.
Okay.
Okay. Excellent dynamics. I think looking at the timing of the monologue, okay, it's great. But if you're gonna
give this,
you got to cut it in half.
Okay.
You got to start later.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to figure out when is a good starting point for the beginning of the monologue. So start again. Just go through it. Don't even act it. Just go through it. Don't. Just
Okay.
Sotto voce. Just say the words.
Yeah. Hear this, Willie. This is me. You know why I had no address for 3 months? I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was jailed. I stole myself out of every good job since high school. And I never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air, I could never stand taking orders from anybody.
Okay. And then where does it go?
That's whose fault it is. And it's goddamn time you heard that. I had to be a big shot in 2 weeks, and I'm through with it, Willie. I climbed down 11 flights with a pen in my hand today, and suddenly I stopped.
Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna need like a minute.
Yeah.
We don't want to go over a minute.
No, we can't, because then we're gonna be lost.
Yeah. So you're at like 3 minutes. Okay?
There's got to be some parts where I can.
Yeah. We have to look at. You want to get to you want to have a good entry point, but obviously you want that ending you definitely want to sell.
Yeah, I gotta have the ending.
Okay. So that's one thing. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So unless you want to speed it up really fast, which I don't think it's going to work. I think you're going to lose a lot of dramatic heft. Okay. And you're going to lose what this is really about. Trouble is you got to have an entry point that's not where you're at the beginning of the monologue. You have to condense it.
Right.
So you're either going to have to condense it or, take out certain parts throughout the entire thing, which is going to be more difficult, or start at a later point.
Right.
Okay. Because I'm getting lost.
It's a duration.
It keeps going and going and going, which is fine.
It's like a 2 minute, like 15, maybe
even
2:30.
It can be even longer. So the other issue is with that dramatic heft and with you wanting to get louder and softer. I'm hearing louder and softer. I'm not hearing a genuine emotion behind the volume of your voice.
It's like a forced.
It seems like
I'm trying.
It seems like I don't want to hear you trying, and I don't want to hear you acting. I don't want to see you trying. I don't want to see you acting.
Okay.
Okay. 2 things: hear, see, and then I'm going to feel what I'm supposed to feel.
It's all right from here.
Okay. So you're going to you have to start listening to yourself. And you have to start seeing yourself, which is good because when you watch this, you're going to see yourself. And you're obviously going to hear yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? But in the moment, you have to hear
what am I feeling?
What you're feeling. Okay?
Okay.
You don't want to hear just your voice talking this, okay, see.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
Hey, and guess what? Guess what I'm going to do now? Wait till they hear me yell, "I'm nothing, Pop," the second time. I feel that happening. I shouldn't feel that.
No.
I should be surprised. Okay? I don't think you're surprising yourself. Because you have to, in order to surprise your audience and take them on that drive,
I just surprise myself.
You need to figure out a way to not know what you're doing. And it's very difficult because with this craft, you have to practice it like it's going to be the back of your hand, to use the cliche. But then at the same time, cut off your hand and drive with your foot or your nose. Okay? Like, that's the whole point of this, is to get so goddamn fucking good at it.
Yeah.
That we forget that you're even acting.
Yeah.
Okay?
And that's like the coolest part about it is like when you can start really hitting in and getting close to that point and like I can take you out completely.
You just saying just that, what you just said, that's how I want you to deliver the monologue. Because you're acting it. You're acting.
God,
you're getting the shit.
I know.
You're like, ooh, look what I'm gonna do now. It's like
and what's messing with me is like because everything you're saying is so on point. It's because like in my head I knew the points I was gonna go loud. I knew the points I was gonna go low.
And you have to at the beginning. You have to at the beginning. But if you were to perform this as Biff, every single time, every night you do a new performance, is it going to be the same thing? No.
It's always going to be different.
No, you have to change it up. Okay, so I think it was too much, and then it was maybe too little. So you need to take those extremes off. Okay, don't get too loud.
Yeah,
okay? It's getting later too, so we don't want to scare anybody.
Right.
My neighbors already hate me. And give it a little more like emotion. Get more into the mystery of what you're about to say.
Okay.
Make me think that you're just saying it for the first time.
Okay.
Because right now, I mean, obviously I know.
Right.
But I don't want to hear that
me saying a monologue.
I don't want to hear any preparedness.
To create full spontaneity in myself, so you can feel it too.
That's the whole thing. You know that everybody knows. They know walking in that you're performing something that you've said millions of times before.
It's crazy.
People aren't stupid.
Yeah.
But when you perform it, they want to get lost. They want to be like, okay, suspend their disbelief.
Yeah.
You don't want to make them force. I don't want to sit there and have to be forced to go, this isn't real. This really isn't happening. Brandon's, it's not, it's all fake. No, I want to be taken aback. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the irritating thing where I interrupt you. Okay?
Sure.
And pick a point and
Do you want me to go? Do you want me to do the full
Bring it
thing, or
down.
should I go?
bring it down. Just start somewhere in the middle.
Okay. I stole myself out of every good job since high school, and I never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air. I could never stand taking orders from anybody. That's whose fault it is.
Good. Do you understand?
Yeah.
What did you feel there?
Realness.
You just said it. You didn't
said
act
it.
it. You just said it. That's the thing.
I'm trying so hard to just get completely out of my way and out of my own head.
Stanislavski, an actor is the agent of the action. All you are doing, you are not important.
Yeah.
You are not the set. For some strange reason,
What's weird, when you just said that, I felt like a weird goosebump lightness where it kind of something just kind of clicked.
You just kind of click. You are an agent for the action. That is it.
That's it. I don't have to try.
At this particular point, there's a particular action being done. Okay? You're telling me something. I'm silently responding to you, and the audience is responding as well.
Mm-hmm.
You are not the action. You are its messenger.
Okay.
Okay? So you're the guy that comes in with a piece of paper going, don't shoot the messenger. Okay? And if you don't want me to shoot the messenger, then don't suck. just don't act. Just say it. Just get into the emotion. Get behind the words and get the words. Get out of your own way.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you want to tell me. And make it interesting.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. And what happened? What I don't understand, Brandon. What did you do? Go.
I stole a suitcase in Kansas City and I was jailed.
There you go. Why not? What's
It worked.
What's wrong with saying it that way?
It's not. There's no wrong way.
There's nothing wrong with saying it that way.
Because that's just how I wanted to deliver it, and if it worked, because it worked.
Say it with the laugh. Be like, I stole a suitcase. I stole a suitcase. What is it? A suit?
I stole a suit.
It's not a suitcase.
I stole a suit in Kansas City.
Here's the thing. Just say it. You don't have to think about it. Just be like, I stole a...
Yeah.
Or you can even go, I stole a suit in Kansas City.
I stole a suit. And
I was jailed.
And I was jailed. And I was jailed.
And then some... Now, how's that for an opener?
Great.
Okay? So try that again. Don't act it. Just kind of go through it. And like you're on a treadmill or you're on an elliptical and you're just kind of moving through it.
Yeah.
And you don't... And try not to... Take out that extra drama because I don't think we need it. We don't need it.
I think this is like getting in my way.
It's getting in the theatricality is getting in the way, and it's obviously you want some of that.
Mm-hmm. But that will come once I get comfortable with just
But we're
emotion.
taking a theater piece and we're doing it filmically.
No. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a different thing.
I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was jailed. I stole myself out of every good job since high school. And I never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air, I could never stand taking orders from anybody. That's whose fault it is. And it's goddamn time you heard that. I literally had to be a big shot in 2 weeks, and I'm just through with it. I ran down 11 flights with a pen in my hand today, and suddenly I stopped. And in the middle of that office building, are you hearing me right now? In the middle of that office building, I looked out the window and I saw the sky. I saw literally every single thing that I love in that building. Outside of it. The work. I love the food. I just love when people are sitting down and talking and just laughing and smiling, and it made me feel good. And I was looking at that pen. And I looked at myself and I said, what the hell am I doing here? Why am I trying to become what I don't want to be? What am I doing in this office, making a contemptuous, begging fool of myself, when all I want is out there, waiting for me the minute I say I know who I am? Why can't I say that? I'm a dime a dozen and so are you. I'm not a leader of me, Willie, and neither are you. You were never anything but a hardworking drummer who landed in the ash can like all the rest of them. I'm $1 an hour. I tried 7 states and I couldn't raise $1 an hour. I'm not bringing home any more prizes. And you're going to stop waiting for me. Pop, I'm nothing. I'm nothing, Pop. Can't you understand that? There's no spite in it anymore. It's literally just what I am. Will you let me go for Christ's sake? Will you take your phony dream and burn it before something happens?
Better. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of got out of the way and you just did it?
Yeah.
Okay? Still a little too much. Still a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
So, try it again.
Okay.
Bring it down a little bit.
Okay.
But now that we're kind of paraphrasing, because you were out of the you weren't going word for word verbatim with the monologue.
Yeah.
It actually worked.
Yeah.
Because it seemed real. Because you were making your own shit up.
Yeah.
Okay. But we can't do that.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You want to be with but say those words. Okay. Arthur Miller's words, like you just did to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Find that spot.
I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm going to tell you what I think. How I would say Arthur Miller's words, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So, but contemporize if you seriously.
Yeah.
You know, this is from the freaking 40s, man. But you can bring this. This is timeless.
Yeah.
Okay. This happens every day.
It's good
this
material.
is great material.
Yeah.
Okay. So find those punches too. Because $1 an hour. You know.
Yeah.
But just make it more intimate. Okay. Try it.
You know why I still assume Kansas City? I don't even know.
Try it again. Try it again.
Yeah. I still assume Kansas City and I was jailed.
But hold on. Make sure you make sure I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't rush it. Okay.
Yeah.
Relax. Talk to me.
I still assume Kansas City and I was jailed. I stole myself out of every good job since high school. And I never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air, I could never stand taking orders from anybody. That's whose fault it is. And it's goddamn the time you earned that. I had to be a big shot in 2 weeks. And I'm through with it. Willie, I ran down 11 flights with a pen in my hand today. And suddenly I stopped. In the middle of that office building, you listening to me? In the middle of that office building, I saw the sky. I saw everything that I love in this world. The work. I love the food. The people just laughing and smoking and just smiling. When I looked at my pen and I looked at myself and I said, what the hell am I doing here? Why am I trying to become what I don't want to be? What am I doing in this office making a contemptuous begging fool of myself when all I want is out there waiting for me the minute I say, I know who I am? Why can't I say that? I'm a dime a dozen, Willie, and so are you. You were never anything but a hard-working drummer who landed in the ash can like all the rest of them. I'm $1 an hour, Willie. I tried 7 states and couldn't raise $1 an hour. Do you gather my meaning? I'm not bringing home any more prizes. And you're going to stop waiting for me to do so. Pop, I'm nothing. I'm nothing, Pop. Can't you understand that? There's no spite in it anymore. I'm just what I am. That's all. Will you let me go for Christ's sake? Will you take your phony dream and burn it before something happens?
Good. How'd you feel about that?
Good.
What worked there for you?
I just thought like really being reflective. Really just like I was just checking in with myself.
Yeah, the interior monologue was there. Okay.
Yeah, I was just trying to think like, what am I feeling right now?
Yeah, what am I doing?
What am I doing in this office? Why am I trying to become what I don't want to be?
Just how you said that. Deliver it like that.
Yeah.
When you see what I'm saying, when you talk about the monologue.
Yeah. Why?
It's real.
How can I translate that? Like how? Like what's?
Because practice.
Yeah.
We're gonna do an exercise.
Sure.
I want you to do three sentences.
3 sentences.
And then stop.
Of the monologue.
Yep. Go.
I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was jailed. I stole myself out of every good job since high school. And I never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air I could never stand taking orders from anybody.
Good. Now what was wrong with that?
Nothing.
Nothing, really.
Nothing.
Okay. So what happens when you start getting into the meat of the story?
I think when I start getting...
You're thinking about it.
I'm thinking. I'm trying too hard. I'm trying to force action.
That's why you have to have it memorized. Like completely.
Completely. Yeah.
You have to have it completely memorized. Because then you're able to just say it.
Mm-hmm. And I never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air, I could never stand taking orders from anybody. It's clicking.
It clicked.
It's clicking.
Okay. Now I want you to say that, and then one more thing.
Okay.
Try it again.
I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was jailed. I stole myself out of every good job since high school. And I never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air, I could never stand taking orders from anybody. That's whose fault it is.
Okay. There's a lot of...
Yeah, right.
Nervous. Just relax.
Yeah.
Relax it.
Sure.
Okay. You can do some movement with the head, but don't bring it so neurotic.
Yeah.
Like you're being electrocuted.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? I feel like you're being electrocuted.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Try it again.
I stole a suit from Kansas City and I was jailed.
From Kansas City?
I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was jailed. I stole myself out of every good job since high school, and I never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air I could never stand taking orders from anybody. That's whose fault it is. And it's goddamn time you heard that.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, why weren't we there before?
I wasn't thinking. Like I literally like
okay.
I don't know because
you just said it's goddamn time I heard that. So you did about an eighth of the monologue.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah.
It was still a little rigid.
Yeah.
Okay. But it was fine.
But I feel better doing that.
Yeah.
It's I know exactly when I feel terrible how I delivered or how I feel like
yeah, you'll know.
You'll know.
I've been seeing films and plays and movies and television shows and all this shit. Whenever someone puts the stress on a word where I don't think it makes sense, that's what I'm taking out.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, that's a choice that an actor makes.
Right.
Okay, but what if I told you that takes me out of it, and I disbelieve. I mean, you'd be like, "What the fuck? Why are you?"
I would ask you what the fuck you were doing.
Because does that seem natural?
No, it's
is I want you to pick a word.
Okay.
Not every other word.
Okay.
But I want you to deliver the monologue.
Yeah.
Don't yell it, please.
Yeah. No.
But I want you to overly italicize this word. Now, I wanted to just I don't want you to think about
We're
it.
just gonna go.
I just want you to pick a word like
go or
ah with your hand, just to show, and just to give. I want you to get unnatural with it, so that you're able to fall back into it being feeling well. So try it again. Go.
I stole a suit from Kansas City and I was jailed.
But that works.
Yeah.
That actually works.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Now try it again. Try to make it where it doesn't work.
That same. I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was jailed.
No, that's not the. That's the word. That's the phrase that you would punch. Or the word. What word would you stress that it would make no sense?
Suit.
I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was jailed. Italicized or just go.
I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was jailed. I stole myself out of every good job since high school. And I never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air, I could never stand taking orders from anybody.
Okay, now, why did you choose to pick the words that would most seem to be the ones that you would stress? Because I told you exactly not to do that. Okay, why'd you do that?
I don't know.
Yes, you do know.
It just felt right.
It felt right.
Yeah, it felt right.
Why did it feel right?
Because that's what I would say.
Yes. So
if I was telling you, like, if I'm telling you, like, for instance, like, if I stole. There
are a bunch of words. There are so many words that you can stress.
Because it's like, I want to let you know I never.
But I told you to just randomly pick one.
I know, like, my mind just went to the word where
which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, or don't move. Or we got company.
Yeah.
That's another cliche, like we got company. Or sit tight, or whatever. And every time I hear that, I completely like go, really? Are you fucking kidding me? Sit tight? Who says sit tight? No one says that. No one fucking says that. And no one else. What's the other thing that I told you they say? That they say these words are like clockwork. Like who's shut up. Like no one talks like that. Okay, but what if I said, just relax, stay here, I'll be right back.
That was great.
Okay. What if I said, sit tight, we got company? You'd laugh.
I'd laugh.
Okay. Like, Brandon, everything's going to be okay. Just sit tight. You'd be like, what the fuck is that?
Wait, what?
We got company. Okay. So, but when I told you to just pick random words, you didn't. You picked the ones that would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
And it actually worked. It was flamboyant and it was over the top. But it actually worked because it actually did. When you delivered that ridiculous, when you were going to pick one word or one phrase to kind of lean on, it actually worked.
Fuck yeah.
Go.
I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was jailed. I stole myself out of every good job since high school.
The hands down.
And I never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air, I could never stand taking orders from anybody. That's whose fault it is. And it's goddamn time you heard that. I had to be a big shot in 2 weeks, and I'm through with it, Willie. I ran down 11 flights with a pen in my hand today, and suddenly I stopped. Do you hear me? In the middle of that office building, I saw the sky. I saw every single thing I loved in this room. The work, the food, people just laughing, talking, chatting. And I'm here, looking at this pen in my office, questioning, what the hell am I doing here? What am I doing in this office, making a contemptuous begging fool of myself when all I want is out there, waiting for me the minute I say, I know who I am? Why can't I say that? I'm a dime a dozen and so are you. You were never anything but a hard-working drummer who landed in the ash can like all the rest of them. I'm $1 an hour. Willie. Hell, I tried 7 states and I couldn't raise a buck an hour. Do you gather my meaning? I'm not bringing home any more prizes. And you're going to stop waiting for me to bring them home. Pop, I'm nothing. I'm nothing, Pop. Can't you understand that? There's no spite in it anymore. I'm just what I am. That's all. Will you take your phony dream and burn it before something happens?
Good. You got out of your own way.
Yeah.
The hand movements came naturally because you felt like you had to do it.
Yeah.
That's good. I think you having your hands behind your back is a great choice.
Because it allows me to really get out of my way.
It allows you to be like, I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was jailed. Okay? Mm-hmm. You can get and you can focus on the performance.
Yeah.
Instead of the gesticulations. The performance, obviously, the body is part of it. Okay? But the voice and the facial features and all that stuff, especially when you're reining it in filmically, is going to be a lot more important because they're going to be like, stop moving. Mm-hmm. Because if there's a camera on you, they're going to be like, why are you moving? Because I can't move the camera. This isn't an action shot. This isn't we're not on a dolly. Mm-hmm. Okay? This is static.
Yeah.
And you need to freaking stand still. Okay? So that's why when you're doing monologues and when you're doing film monologues, it's very, very little movement.
Yeah.
I mean, it's head. It's mostly just head stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see a lot of like the emotion in the eyes, the movements,
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be much closer. It's not smaller. It's not quieter.
Mm-hmm.
Theater and film, it's just different.
Yeah.
It's the same, it's just different. It doesn't mean that you don't have to be theatrical.
I don't have to get to that last member in the very back.
It's like you don't have to get the last member in the very back because there's a mic on you and it's more
right. It's
more
controlled.
Yes.
It's controlled. Yeah.
Yes. So you don't want to lose control. Okay. So that performance was the best yet. I would say, okay, if we were going to pick one every time you started from the beginning to the end, that was the best one.
That was it.